There are places on Earth where the road doesn't curve. It just stops. No cities ahead, no second chances. Just land, sky, and the edge of everything. Today, we travel to the most beautiful places at the edge of the world, where civilization fades and nature takes over. Our journey begins at the very top of Europe, Nordkapp, Norway. Here, a plateau of rock drops 1,000 feet straight into the Arctic Ocean. Standing here, under the midnight sun, you aren't just looking at the sea. You are looking at the end of the map. Beyond this cold horizon, there is nothing but ice until the North Pole. Travel south, and you find the literal end of Great Britain, Land's End. The granite cliffs here are battered by the wild Atlantic. It is a place of restless energy. For centuries, people have stood on these rocks feeling the same thing, the overwhelming realization that the known world is behind you and only the unknown lies ahead.
If the edge of the world had a sound, it would be the roar of Cape Horn in Chile. This is where the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans collide. It is a legendary graveyard for sailors. The wind here screams. To stand here is to feel small. It is a violent, beautiful reminder that nature does not care about us. In Ireland, the edge is quieter, but no less terrifying. The cliffs of Moher rise like a wall against the Atlantic. On a foggy day, the horizon disappears completely. It looks as if the world simply cuts off. Walking these paths, with the mist on your face and a 700-foot drop beside you, you feel the vertigo of existence. But sometimes the edge isn't just rock and water. Sometimes people actually live there. This is Ittoqqortoormiit, Greenland. It is one of the most isolated towns on the planet. No roads lead here. You can only arrive by helicopter or boat, and only for a few months a year. Why would anyone choose to live here? Surrounded by sea ice and silence, life is stripped to the basics: survival, community, and the northern lights. Thousands of miles away, at a different kind of edge, sit the high villages of the Himalayas. In places like Kamach, the road ends at the sky. At 15,000 feet, the air is thin. Time seems to pause. The mountains here feel infinite, swallowing the horizon. To live here is to live with your head in the clouds, permanently separated from the rush of the modern world below. But some edges are not inhabited, some edges are forgotten entirely. The Skeiðarársandur coast in Iceland feels like the morning after the apocalypse. Vast plains of black volcanic sand meet the gray ocean. There is no color here, just texture. It is a dead-end coastline that feels alien, as if you have left Earth and landed on a planet that hasn't woke up yet. And then, there is the skeleton coast of Namibia, the land God made in anger. Here, the burning desert dunes crash directly into the freezing Atlantic. It is a place of shipwrecks and bones. The fog rolls in from the ocean, blinding sailors and trapping ships in the sand. It is beautiful, yes, but it is a lonely, haunting beauty. We have reached the end of the map. Now all that is left is the feeling it gives us.
At the edge of the world, there's no noise, no rush, no future plans. Just wind, stone, and the quiet realization of how small we truly are. Here, the land doesn't invite you forward. It asks you to stop, to breathe, to look back. These places aren't meant to be conquered, photographed, or owned. They exist to remind us that Earth doesn't belong to us. We merely pass through it. And sometimes, the most beautiful places on this planet aren't where life begins, but where everything finally lets go. If this journey moved you, support it with a like, share it with someone who needs quiet, and subscribe, because more edges of the world are waiting.